Hello, everybody. Ryan Carpenter here with No BS Golf, presented to you by P45 Knuckle Down Golf. All right, everybody. I'll tell you what, I thought I had one topic. I got like 10,000 all of a sudden. It's been a heck of a morning, a heck of a night, a heck of a weekend. Like, whoo. We had a hell of a time last night up at the pub, www.thegolfpub.com, my partners in crime. And I did a little student appreciation night. And these things are really important to me. Obviously there's a appreciation for my students, but sometimes it's fun to just take a little break and maybe have a little fun doing some golf stuff and maybe learn some stuff, but really just gather. And what I loved was it was a cool gathering because I had some husbands and wives, but then I also had kiddos and families show up, which was fantastic, and everybody had fun. And we did a fun thing with Operation 36, which was cool, and talked about the importance of it and how it could be a little quick learning thing as well, but focus more on fun and saying thank you. And I appreciate all of the students right now because you guys have made my year absolutely fantastic. Can't thank you enough. So that was fun. We had a blast last night, and that's the fun everybody can go up there and do at the pub, by the way. Like, you don't have to know anything. You don't have to have no clubs, skills, nothing. Just throw up the Operation 36 program up there. Ask about it when you get there. It's 25 yards and in. So it's a challenge. 9 holes, 25 yards out. Your goal is to get 4 per hole. That's it. And so anybody can do that. Try it just for fun. Have a drink, watch the game, whatever. And I set the bar. I did a round prior and got minus 11. So we call perfect would be minus 18. So I was far from that for sure. And I think my closest students got minus 7s. So that was fun. And we got work to do. So, but yeah, it was a great time. And as we're moving along into this part of the season, these are the kind of things that we want to be working on and doing to get more than well prepared for the spring of 25. So thanks to the students that showed up. That was awesome. Lots of things have it's just overwhelming information and things. I want to reiterate 10, 11 days ago, I wrote an article. And, and I've seen, again, the TrackMan numbers came out. And look, I know not everybody's going, whatever, listen and pay attention. Whether it's GolfStat Pro on Twitter or whether it's the TrackMan data, plain and simple. If you are not testing your actual outputs correctly, and I'm talking it needs to be TrackMan that is properly fired up with a person that knows how to use it correctly, and it has to be an adequate amount of testing, not 10 shots, 100 shots over the course of, say, a month, whatever, 2 weeks. I don't care. Break it up, multiple sessions, and get a dispersion, a real dispersion. Nobody's as far off the tee as they think they are. It's just an unrealistic number that goes on in the heads, and and unless you're willing to actually be open to the possibility of being proven wrong, which a lot of people aren't, unfortunately, it ends up being wrong. I've done this too many times. Now, a handful, yeah, 20 years olds that are 6 foot tall, 5, and their speeds are massive, and they can create. Well, that's cool. And the next question I have is, well, how consistently can you get into play, though? But I'm 50 years old. I'm not in perfect shape no more by any stretch, and I love it when I hit at 250. That's just the plain and old truth. And it is what it is. It's not easy. I know there's all kind of, it's so easy. You talking about? Well, go put yourself on a machine then, and I want to see the data. And if you can do it and prove it, great. That's awesome. I know from experience that the vast majority of amateur players cannot do that. The current estimate or average for the male golfer between the ages of, I think it's like, what did they cut it off at? 22 to 43, I think, or something. The average is a carry of like 227 or something with like a 231 rollout. So basically, let's just give it some extra. 235. Great. Okay? 235. And I got lots of people still to the day coming all over the place from different, 290 easy. Like, look, the bottom end of the tour can't hit a 290 on average. So you're telling me it's easy to hit it past the 150th player on the face of the earth? Okay. The numbers tend to say otherwise. So I'm just going to say try to be realistic. And if not, if anything, let's get tested. Let's find out based off reality. Okay. Next. Oh, fun. So hopefully this is going to come through in multiple ways. Put it out there for sure. And it's one of the things I've always, man. Woo, can I tell you how much I'm unhappy about this thing for years and years and years now? But keep your head down. The worst thing taught in golf, period, the end. And I know that it is passed along and passed along and passed along and passed along, and that don't make it right. Until you've spent 50,000 plus hours in front of players, amateurs mostly, watching them swing a golf club, and then you start asking them questions, and you start evaluating them and their swings, and then you start to see what havoc plays on players' abilities to move when they try to jam their head in the position and not move it at all because they're now kick. Yeah. It is the absolute worst thing ever taught in golf. And not only that, it's because it's incorrect. You need to see at least 5,000 amateur golf swings before you're going to learn this. I can tell you that right now. Or I'm going to tell you right now anyways. It's a posture issue due to the player's inability and or lack of understanding what the most efficient way is to move the body in the golf swing. It is some of the most basic fundamentals of teaching golf and learning golf. And the vast majority of people out there have not taken good lessons and do not know this information. And that's why we constantly hear the same thing. The eye test only, from an untrained eye, without video, all they see is the head pop up. It's not the head. It's the posture of the body moving and changing that forces the head up. Has nothing to do with the head whatsoever. John, it wasn't that you looked up. You didn't look up too quick. Oh, John, you moved your head. No, it has nothing to do with any of that garbage. It's absolute BS. I've evaluated at least 20,000 amateur golf swings. Probably more. I don't even know. I stopped counting. I don't care anymore. Because I've seen it and seen it and seen it, and I've heard it and I've heard it and I've heard it, and it's got to stop because it's the most garbage crap on the planet. Second, Jim McLean wrote an article specifically detailing the head swing in the golf swing. And he said, your head got to do this, and it's got to do this, and it's got to do this, and it's got to do that, and it's got to do this, and it's got to do that. I can summarize it real simple, folks. He said, stop keeping your head still. Plain and simple. The head has to move in the damn golf swing, period, the end. So just one of those things that, as this continues, it's been a fun year. And as I gain more great students who are committed to their games and their lives and making a huge difference in the improvement process towards their future of golf, it is nothing more fun than breaking down these barriers that have held these people back for some of them a decade or more. They've carried this crap with them internally, and it has turned into some of the crap and the garbage that I see in their golf swing that we have to now undo and change. And so we've got to stop repeating this crap out there because it is ruining people. And I hate to see it. So anyhow, okay, that's enough of that for today. The fun stuff. I'm going to do at some point, I need to connect with some of these other folk. And anyways, but student appreciation night. So that was a blast. That was so much fun. You can see all the stuff I posted up on the Twitters and the at P45KDG, Facebook, P45 Knuckle Down Golf is a page I have. Website, www.p45knuckledowngolf.com. Email P45knuckledowngolf@gmail.com. and here, like, subscribe, share, questions, comments, please help me out, whatever you can do. But we're moving on. And by the way, best time of the year. If you have not done it yet, you got to get your evaluation done, folks. It is already the end of November. We are past the point of there's a winter clock, I call it, and it's ticking fast. And you do not want to get caught at the end of that clock and be like, okay, I'm ready now. And I'm gonna be like, man, right at the beginning of spring, that's the worst time to get started. I mean, you'll see. So let's get it done now. Trust me, you don't want to wait. And that's in line with the Christmas sale. So I got lots of great stuff going on with up to 40% off. And that's why we do this. Now's the time to get everything you need for 2025. It's that simple. And you can contact me if you want the details and go on from there. But until I've had the ability to get you in front of me and a camera and all my systems and break down what's going on and help you see it all and understand it so I can show you. See, it has nothing to do with your head, John. Well, then there ain't no way to explain the lesson packages and what's best for you. Everything's customized and built so that it works for the player based off what they need and what they want, period, the end. Well, I've got to have that time to get you there. So at this current time, 50% off the evaluation lesson gets you all that information forever. You can take it with you. I've had guys, they go off and they try it on their own. Good luck. Have fun. You go right ahead and try it. But you got to have that information to ever have a chance of really breaking through. And so with this time of the year and the opportunities we have currently available, now's the time. So hit me up in any form, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and let's get you started and talk. Talk to some of our players via connecting with them through these things. They'll tell you. Go to the Google profile reviews. I've already had a number of them put some thank you very much, by the way, students. Love you. That's awesome. Some amazing reviews about what they've been through already and where we're going with this thing. And go back to some of my YouTubes, especially the one with Reagan, a prior student of mine, and then go to the story of P45 Knuckle Down Golf. I can promise you it's going to change everything you think you know about what's going on over here. Come to the golf pub. By far and away, number one thing you can do right now, especially when it's cold outside. Oh, it's cold outside, everybody. Christmas is here. And we got everything going on there from Operation 36 to play the whatever golf course you want to play out there in the world to more importantly, from my side of it, the ability, the space, the environment, the non-distraction, the weather controlled, puts you in a position to develop and work on things that are vitally important to you improving your game. All that can be done at the golf pub. That's why I partnered with them, and they're amazing people. Thank you, Sean, last night for helping us out, especially Connor came through with a bunch of stuff helping us out for the party last night. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. And for now, I'm going to get going. Time to move on with this Thanksgiving weekend. All right. So for all y'all traveling and whatnot, be safe. Enjoy it. I'll maybe tap in when I can this week because I probably got more time. But if I don't see you until then, enjoy the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, football. Let's get it on. For now, Ryan Carpenter, No BS Golf. Take care.